Hey, Klay Thompson was, I guess they're talking about contract talks with him, but with the new GM Mike Dunleavy, there's been no progress made, and they don't want it to be a distraction. But both parties haven't agreed to anything as well, too. And this is coming off of Klay Thompson, who had ACL injury and also had the Achilles injury back to back. Last season played 69 games, which I didn't know. Congrats to him. Averaged 22 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, shot 44% from the field. Being a shooter, that's good. 41% from the three-point line as well, too. Do you see the Warriors, after the season's over with or even during the season, them giving him an extension? Or is it one of those things where it's like, all right, we got rid of Jordan Poole. Our players are getting older. We're going to eventually have to pay Kuminga and Moody. So, and his defense isn't what it used to be. So do you think he going to stay there long term or he going to go to another team eventually?
I feel like
he's a lifer.
Especially because they traded Jordan Poole. I mean, they're keeping Klay Thompson. It wouldn't make any sense to have gotten rid of your future if you're not at least going to keep the guys that you have around right now.
Okay.
So yeah, no, there's just no way Klay Thompson's going to be there. And then I don't think that really, like, Kuminga might be the one who demands a lot of money, but I don't think
Kuminga might be all right this year. We're gonna see.
Yeah, but I don't think Moody's ever going to be. He could be a good role player, but I don't think that his contract, like when it comes to contract extensions, I don't think his contract is going to break the bank or anything like that.
Because Wiggins making what, like, damn near almost 30 mil, Draymond 30 mil, Steph, damn near 50 mil, Klay getting paid like 40 mil this year too. Yeah. Chris Paul getting paid 30 mil. Obviously, he's probably going to be there for a year, or he may take a pay cut next year. But you can't have all of them now with the new CBA, so they're going to have to definitely make a choice. Do you go after the name, or do you go after what's promising? And that's why I say promising with the re-up with Wiggins and then Kuminga potentially. I don't know.
I think, one, Draymond still has to re-sign, doesn't he?
I think he just signed a contract this offseason.
Did he?
I think so, right? I think he got paid this year. I think Draymond Green got a new contract, right? $100 million contract that goes on until 26, 27. I want to say he did. I think it was a 4-year, $100 million contract.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's actually really good, though. That's only $25 million a year.
Yeah.
For a player of like that caliber.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they're guys, like, of course Steph is going to stay on the max, but Draymond's taking a pay cut. We'll see what Wiggins' future is. I think he only has, 2 more years left on his deal.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they're keeping Klay. I think that's really the bottom line. Like, they'll figure all the other stuff
He's
out.
there for a while.
I don't think that the Warriors, to be honest with you, in general, have done an amazing job with managing their team and all that. So I don't know what the future is going to hold for them, but I do know that Klay Thompson is going to be
part of
there.
that future. Yeah. Okay. I feel like hypothetical, if he don't go, he gonna end up in like Charlotte or some shit.
Charlotte? Oh, that no way.
Because I don't know what's gonna happen with Bridges. They got the money.
No, there's no way.
And they gonna want a brand name. So that's my dark horse.
They would do a sign and trade to get him somewhere to a contender versus
team?
letting him. Yeah.
You don't think he gonna be like Tony Parker and like fucking take me to Charlotte? No. I just want to play.
Absolutely not.
Because it's like, what position you going to put? Obviously, he's always going to be a fucking threat on offense, but like, the reason why Klay became a house on the outside of shooting was his defense was all NBA tier. Now he can't guard shit. So, like, do you move him to the 4? Like, how do you?
Also, Tony Parker left because he was about to get benched.
Oh, with DeJounte Murray?
Yeah, he was there having a whole issue. I feel like that was bigger than just, and he was the last one as well.
Yeah,
there was none of the players that he had won with were still there. Versus, I honestly don't see Klay outlasting Steph.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Yeah, which is crazy. But wait, what was the last thing?
I was just saying, dark horse, he's going to Charlotte.
Oh,
you say he's going to contend a team.
Yeah, there's no way, because Charlotte is a pit. It's one of those, same with like the Timberwolves. I feel like certain franchises.
So you think Klay will go to a contending team as opposed to Charlotte just said on some Fred VanVleet shit, we just gonna throw you the fucking bag?
Yes, because he's not Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet is not gonna show up on anyone's all-time list of players.
Yeah,
we'll remember Fred VanVleet because he was a good player, but he's not a generational.
Yeah, you're right. It would have to be a sign and trade because if I want Klay on a contending team at this age, knowing what he can still provide for you, I'm not giving him that like crazy bread like that.
And I think the sign and trade makes more sense in terms of it also, of course, gives the Warriors something in return. Like I think.
But who are you giving up on a contending team for him to go to a contending team?
I'm sure there's a Terrence Mann. You know, like there's a lot of players that I feel like you could get with some draft picks because the thing with the sign and trade is you're not really getting equal value. You're not really getting equal value. The team is just like, okay, you're helping us facilitate this, so we'll give you a little something. But
no, that's crazy, brother. That's crazy.